got to like you. Mr. Rand don't give me my money come payday cause he like me. He give it to me cause he owe me. What kind of foolishness is that let somebody take away your job?
I'm still gonna be working weekends.
No, you getting out here and finding you another job.
Come on, Pop, I gotta practice. I can't work after school and play football too. The team needs me. That's what Coach Zellman said.
I don't care what nobody say. I'm the boss. You understand? I'm the boss around here. I do the only saying what counts.
Come on.
I ask you, do you understand?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, sir.
All right. You get on down there to that AMP, see if you can get your job back. If you can't do both, then you quit the football team. You got to take the crookeds with the straights.
Yes, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Hell, you got to ask me. Mr. Stewicki, the one you got the questions for.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Like you? Who the hell said I got to like you? What law is there say I got to like you? Want to stand up in front of my face and ask a damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you. Straighten up, goddammit. I asked you a question. What law is there say I got to like you?
None.
All right, then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day?
Yeah.
Nigga, as long as you in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You eat every day.
Yes, sir.
Got a roof over your head.
Yes, sir.
Got clothes on your back.
Yes, sir.
Why you think that is?
Because of you?
Hell, I know it's because of me. But why do you think that is?
Because you like me?
Like you. I go out of here every morning. I bust my butt putting up with them crackers every day because I like you. You're about the biggest fool I ever saw. It's my job. It's my responsibility. A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put your behind on my bed because you're my son. Because I like you, because it's my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. Now let's get this straight right here and now before I go along any further. I ain't got to like you. Mr. Rand don't give me my money come payday cause he like me. He give it to me cause he owe me. Now I don't give you everything I got to give you. I give you your life. Me and your mama worked that out between us, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain. Now don't you go through life worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You best be making sure they're doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Then get the hell out of my face and get on down to that A&P.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. I am the Reverend Point Blank, and I showed this clip because it reflects a lot of our young children, our young people, how they respond with the disrespect, no honor. I mean, it's ridiculous. When I grew up, there was honor among thieves. You didn't have drive-by shootings. You had people who fought. They knuckled up. And at the end of the day, a couple of days later, we were scratching the rolls off the richest bottle. So the integrity, the unity, the family organization, the neighborhood has pretty much lost itself. So I was looking at this piece, and I thought Denzel brought a very fine and very precise perception of what children, young adults need to be adhering to. You live in my house. You sleep in my bed. You eat my food. You don't pay rent. And you gonna tell me what you want to do? Well, if you want to do that, you need to leave. Number one, I don't have to like you. I love you. You are my son. But there's nowhere in the Bible it says I have to like you. I imagine many of the disciples God didn't like, but he loved them. And when you love somebody, you chasten them. And so Denzel told him straight up, you need to listen to me. You need to respect me. And when you say anything to me, the last thing you need to say is, sir, because I provide for you. I take care of you. I'm your father. Now I understand that you're a daddy. Now daddies ain't never around. Daddies are pretty much full of shit. They want to be players. They're out there fucking women, having babies, and keep it the fuck moving. I mean, if you moving, and you're there and you take care of your family, not all great people are going to be able to be with their family. Martin Luther King, I mean, I can name so many leaders who didn't spend a lot of time with their family. But they were family men. They took care of business. They were kings. They did kingdom business while their queen handled the kingdom while he was gone. In other words, your queen needs to know that who she is and where she's going. The king needs to know who he is and where he's going and what he's going to build. So when he meets her, they need to see if that shit fit. If it don't fit, like most of y'all, why y'all together? Cause you like the pussy, you like to hang out with her, you like the money, you like to hang out with the girl, the fine woman, or you like a car. That's a bunch of bullshit, cause things will pass the fuck away. The only thing that's gonna last in this world is motherfucking your legacy, what you leave, how you live your life, the impression you leave on people. Because your ass gonna die. Death is guaranteed, life is not. So how are you going to live? The most valuable asset I own, your ass own, is time. If there's no time, you can't have your cars, you can't have your pussy, you can't have your big powerful motherfucking positions. You can't be in this authority. You can't do all that Playboy bullshit shit you want to do. Rap, Carol records. I don't give a fuck what it is. If you ain't got no time, that shit ain't happening. So what you need to understand is the foundation of what life truly is. And what life truly is, and simple shit. God said the foolishness of God will confound the wise. And your dumb ass, all you Christian motherfuckers, can't see that shit. The foolishness of God will confound the wise. Let me give you one example of what your foolish ass don't understand. If you plant an apple seed where the ground is good and the weather is right, you can't get no motherfucking oranges. Can't get no bananas. Can't get no motherfucking greens or cornbread. You're gonna get motherfucking apples if the ground is good and the weather is right. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you can, bananas, everything worked that way, and that's the shit that keep your ass alive. Fruits, vegetables, minerals, vitamins, oxygen. You get all that shit from the earth, which is akin to its own seed. It's brought through by nature. It's the natural element of things. Now, when your ass die, you going back into the ground, and over thousands of years, somebody's gonna eat bananas and fruits and apples out of your ass from the physical particles of your body. Your spiritual self, they do what it want to, and that's gonna have a lot to do with how you live now. Well, I'm gonna say this: your words and your deeds, they are your seeds. The hearts of people is the ground. What's in their head is the weather. But your ass first got to know what the hell you want to grow in your life. You can't not know yourself and then run up on this woman trying to get her in your life. You don't know where the hell you're going. You're going to run up on this job just because you want some money. You're going to run to another one. Unless you got a purpose for the things you do, your ass going to be spinning. You're going to be spinning and twirling until your ass maybe get to be 70 or 80, or so if you're lucky. And then you're going to be on your deathbed, probably, and you're going to be saying, damn, I wish I had a woulda, coulda, shoulda. Well, that's a bunch of bullshit, because time is right now. You can't get that shit back. Understand something, my family. I've been around the world, not to brag about it, but goddamn it, I'm going to tell you the straight up truth. I've seen enough cultures, enough religion, enough attitudes, enough of everything. Architecture, people's behavior, different everything from different countries. Not just different cities, not just different states. And that humbled me. It made me humble myself because I didn't know shit about the world. Well, I knew something about America, I knew something about Chicago. And when I found out about the United States, that wasn't big enough for me because it was all pretty much the same. Different language here, different accents here, different bullshit here. But the same shit, different goddamn toilet. When I went to Europe, they let me they don't give a shit. They laughed at me because I had an accent. Well, when you got gifts and talents and where you at, you use that. It's different. If it works, use it. But I added something to it. Every comedian I know tells your ass how fucked up your life is. Every comedian. And you pay his ass good money. And he make $100,000, $200,000 for a show. Well, I ain't charging you shit. I'm going to tell you how fucked up your shit is. It's going to be funny in a motherfucker. Better than that. Or just as good. But I'm going to tell you how to fix it, which is something they don't do. That's going to be funny. And when your ass leave going home, you might break up with your woman. You might break up with your man. You might establish a damn good relationship with your man or your woman. or your kids. I'm here to leave a purpose, a legacy, some direction about what this life is. I've been through enough, more than most of you. I ain't better than none of y'all. I just had the opportunity and I made the decision to go. And that's another thing, decisions. Every day you wake up every morning, your ass make 1,000 or more decisions. Should I go left? What shoes to put on? What socks to put on? Well, who do I need to go? Do I want to go over here? I got a phone call. Should I do that? If you don't have a purpose for the things you make decisions to do, you're going to be fucked the whole time and continuously trying to figure that shit out. And even though you all know it, you run into it, you know it, but you still do it because you follow your 5 senses. It look good, smell good, taste good, sound good, and feel good. And you motherfuckers don't have the 6th sense. That's the common sense what to do with the 5 you got. And you do that, now you got babies, you got houses, you got cars connected to somebody, and you don't even fit with them. And now you figure out, if you do, that don't work. But that motherfucking shit is grown into not a plant, not a little motherfucking weed, but a goddamn tree. You can't pull that up like you pull up a weed. You gotta get a backhoe, and still there's gonna be roots. So you need to understand, this life ain't to be played with, it's only gonna be one. And you're lucky right now, this very motherfucking moment, just to be listening to me. I'm lucky to be telling you this shit. I'm gonna die, motherfucker. All you motherfuckers gonna die. The only thing gonna live is what I leave behind. So pay attention, Bree. Have some motherfucking integrity. Have some motherfucking honor. Have some motherfucking wisdom. Learn some knowledge. You understand? And put that shit to your motherfucking inner self. Apply it to your gifts. Apply it to your spirit. Apply it to your lifestyle. And then you will reap benefits 30, 60, and 100-fold. That shit will be pressed down and running the fuck over. I'm the Reverend Point Blank, and I'll be back. Have a good day.
Always feel that you have worth. Don't allow anybody to pull you so low as to make you hate you. I want to ask you a question. That is, what is in your life's blueprint? Number 1 in your life's blueprint should be, don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth. And always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Don't be ashamed of your color. Don't be ashamed of your biological features. Somehow you must be able to say in your own lives and really believe it, I am black but beautiful.
We would like to thank God's been good to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All of y'all for coming to church this morning. Can I get amen? Amen. Welcome to church, bitch. Would you like to be saved?
Praise God. Amen.
Work it out, Sister John.
Deacon Sucker Dick, thank you for your musical play this morning.
Amen.
Sister Love, Sister Love.
Shit. Look, here come this bitch now.
Make sure your shit loaded. I sure hate to bust a cap in this bitch's ass.
Welcome to church, bitch.
The fuck you want?
You come here to repent or to get your ass whooped?
Look ahead. I know the truth. Oh, I've been watching my Reverend Point Blank television program. Hey, I just want to change my life.
Whoa, yo, slow ho? No, not no more. He ain't your Reverend Point Blank. Welcome to church. My brother said. Damn. please don't come in here with that bullshit. I mean, you fine. You fine. But I'll blow your pretty little head off, bitch. Now, we gon' ask your ass one more motherfucking time. Do you wanna be saved?
I'm saying all of that just to simply say, control your own life, control your own destiny, control who you are. Now, it is impossible to control who you are if you don't know the motherfucker. In fact, if you believe in God and all that shit, you don't know God talking to you if you don't fucking know you. It's impossible.
I want to be saved. I'm sorry if I can't go to church.
Bitch! This ain't church. This CHUCH.
I really wish you'd tell the truth, bitch. We could see you a straight hoe. Now fess up, biatch. Fess up. For real.
Please. I'm so sorry, church. This is new to me in this church. I'm just not used to being in God's house with this kind of operation.
This is real service in a real church. Your person. Shit, this building is just a mirror. Church is really in your heart.
Sorry, shit. I'm trying to lie to you, player.
Please, you ain't lying to us. You're lying to yourself.
Shit, I'm a straight up hoe. That's how I get paid, and that's the motherfucking truth. I'm tired of lying to myself and living a lie. I'm gonna be a proud hoe. I do want to be safe.
We know.
Yeah, how did you know?
Nigga, please. Take a look at the man in the mirror.
Damn. Shit. I mean.
True, nigga, please say what you say, talk how you talk. Be yourself, bitch.
Alright, so now, I want to make one thing perfectly, understandably, overstandably
Break it
clear.
down to us, Rev. Break it down.
If you ain't got it, like Sister Hall said, if you ain't
got it, don't give it.
Say it again.
If you ain't got it, don't give it.
Right. If you ain't got it, and some of y'all, like she said, y'all got kids.
Yeah.
Y'all got bank notes, house notes, car notes, notes, credit cards, and some of y'all ain't got no man worth a damn.
Right.
If you take what you need, hey, our slogan here,
yes, sir.
take what you need what you take.
Amen.
Like I said, I have a ministry, but this ministry ain't about me getting no money from y'all. I'm not a pimp daddy pastor. I'm a player, hustler, businessman. And straight up motherfucking lover. And God knows this.
Yes, sir. Offering.
If you need something, take something.
I need a little power.
All right? I don't want you robbing banks. I don't want you stealing. I don't want you,
Right.
If you do that, come to me.
Yeah.
I'll provide you. Is it coke on my nose?
Yes, sir. Yes, Reverend. You got it.
Yeah. I don't listen to their vision.
Go ahead now.
I get my vision from what I see every day. Niggas bullshit, niggas playing games, motherfuckers, they out there motherfucking sharing. And I'm not talking about regular niggas, they trying to eat. I'm talking about politicians. I'm talking about motherfuckers that got billions of motherfucking dollars. I'm talking about the oil companies. I'm talking about the Food and Drug Administration. I'm talking about all these motherfuckers that run the country and they don't give y'all shit. They keep y'all motherfucking slave, and you know how they keep you slave? Through fear and poverty.
They do.
Fear and motherfucking poverty. And they keep you scared. As long as you scared, they can tell you any motherfucking thing. And I'll tell you something else. I'm gonna say this, I got to get out of here.
Take your time.
I'm gonna say this. They don't like to talk about fucking in the church.
All right now.
But how the fuck can you have a church if ain't no people there? And how the fuck can you have people if you ain't fucking?
Whether in fact there wasn't something else at the base of the towers that in fact were the coup de grace, bring them to the Christ of freedom is there. The Christ of freedom is there.
French, British, Italian, Japanese television. People everywhere are starting to listen to me. It's embarrassing.
My name is Christian Stuckey. I took on this project, CHUCH, basically just looking at the world condition, people that I know, how pretentious they are. Felt everybody needed a rude awakening and a real look through Reverend Point Blank's eyes or perspective so that people could adjust to truth.
I know, from knowing him that he knows the Word of God and that, he has a relationship with God.
When this came down the pike, I thought it was a good project because when I talked to Jay, he told me that he was an ordained minister. And I'm an ordained minister. And so it's kind of hard to wrap your brain around what we've done with CHUCH.
I'm just having an opportunity and a blessing to work with a man like Jay Johnson that has the balls to tell y'all how it really is. And that's what I like about that.
If you look behind the explicit language, the prostitution, the pimping.
Hello, my name is Ashley Joy and I'm helping out with the production of CHUCH. I am a part of this because I believe in the message that the story is actually telling. You have to be real to yourself, and that's exactly what CHUCH is about.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Frost. I was cast as Deacon Nigga Please in this church production. I really like being a part of this whole event, basically. And in regards to Reverend Point Blank, I think that everybody needs a real live dose of reality.
Because I totally fell in love with the script the first time I read it, and it really had a beacon of truth to it that I saw in no other movies or really stories that I have really read. And I wanted to express that because so many people need a wake-up call.
First of all, one of the reasons why I was enthused by playing the role is because there's so much realization as to what's happening in the world today relating to church and the members that do attend, and how when people walk into church they go through this transformation.
What I've always had a problem with is man's interpretation of God, and it seems to me that some of the cruelest people I've ever met in my life are so-called Christians.
It's for real though, just expect what's going on in the world, what's going on in church, and what's going on, period. Ask the Reverend Point Blank.
Found your love to be a street sweeper. Sweep streets like Michelangelo painted pictures. Sweep streets like Beethoven composed music. Sweep streets like Leontine Price sings before the Metropolitan Opera. Sweep streets like Shakespeare wrote poetry. Booker T. Washington rose up to be one of America's great leaders. He lit a torch in Alabama. Darkness fled in that city. Marian Anderson rose up to be the world's greatest contralto, so that a Toscanini could say that a voice like this comes only once in a century. And Sibelius of Finland could say, my roof is too low for such a voice. There came a George Washington Carver to carve for himself an imperishable niche in the annals of science. Then came Joe Louis and Muhammad Ali with their educated fists. All of them came to tell us that we can be somebody. Skin may differ, but affection dwells in black and white the same. If I were so tall as to reach the pole, or to grasp the ocean at a span, I must be measured by my soul. The mind is the standard of the man. Don't allow anybody to pull you so low as to make you hate them.